Hey, how's it going? Let's check out what's in the news today. Snapchat has just published the Friendship Report. It's all about how we communicate with each other in the digital age. Experts polled 10,000 people from around the world, and they reckon there's been a big shift in the way we use social media.
What makes a best friend?
Probably someone who would accept me for who I am and I don't have to change who I am.
We just have the same values and we share the same hobbies. Someone that you're able to talk to.
Well, best friends have been the focus of a recent report looking at how people use social media sites and how friendships play a part in that. The Friendship Report by Snapchat surveyed 10,000 people of all different ages from 9 different countries. It looked at what people want in a friend and the way we connect with our friends online. It found some pretty big differences in the way different generations use social media. They reckon younger people tend to use apps that are considered to be more private and personal, like WhatsApp and Snapchat. While people in their mid-20s to late 30s are bigger on apps that are typically more public and open, like Facebook and Twitter, which allow you to share your thoughts with, well, anyone following. It also says that part of this difference is because they think younger people are more cautious about what they share and who can see it. But what do you guys think?
I prefer a more public, just so I can tell people what I think. You don't want random people following you because you just don't know who they are.
I think people are easy targets to be exploited if it's too open, because there are a lot of people out there that want to do bad things. For me, it's more about having that interaction, one-on-one.
The G20 Summit kicked off today in Japan. That's a meeting between leaders from 19 countries and representatives from the EU. They get together every year in a different city to talk about the biggest issues facing the world. Last night, in preparation for the event, Donald Trump hosted a dinner for the Aussies where they talked about important business like trade. Trump even congratulated Scott Morrison on his election win.
It's a fantastic thing you did.
Today is the 100th anniversary of the signing of the Treaty of Versailles. It's an important legal document that marked the end of the First World War. The treaty blamed Germany for the war and forced them to pay a lot of money back to the Allies. It was meant to stop any more world wars from happening, but many historians reckon it actually played a pretty big role in the rise of Hitler's Germany and the start of World War II. Now to a story about some courageous kids who have been recognised for their quick thinking in an emergency.
Meet the 000 Heroes. These 28 brave kids are receiving special awards at Parliament House for making life-saving phone calls to emergency services. They were all nominated by the operators who took their calls.
A lot of the time, children are the best callers. They stay calm under pressure, they follow advice really well.
9-year-old Safira is a good example of that. Her call to 000 saved her mum's life.
Is she still breathing?
Yes, she's breathing. She can look at me, she can move her arms, but she can't really talk to me.
Okay.
She just flinched and was just making very weird noises.
16-year-old Danae swung into action when her mum fell through a roof while renovating.
Oh, I was so scared. Yeah, I didn't want to lose my mum.
And this is Nash. He was just 3 when he made a very important call for his mum.
What number did you call when mum was in pain?
000.
What an amazing bunch of kids. Or should we say, heroes.
For our next segment, we're bringing you some unusual sights from the US of A that you might say are a bit of a stretch. Hungry? You'd hope so if you were frying up this beast. This 100% all-American beef sausage weighed just shy of 30 kilos and was 1.5 metres long.
Today we're going for the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest hot dog in the world.
That record doesn't exist yet, so they're waiting to find out if they're the first to set it. The monstrous creation had to be cooked for 2 hours before being cut up and served in regular-sized buns to regular-sized people. This passenger would have been thanking his lucky stars that his window wasn't down after this long, slithering snake popped his head out and said hey. With a bit of perfect timing, the driver managed to flick it off the windscreen. And senior citizens were slipping and sliding into summer at this retirement home. Employees wanted to give residents something adventurous to do, and Daredevil Millie here looked like she was having the time of her life. Now, have you subscribed yet? If you haven't, you're going to miss out on heaps of awesome videos just like this one. So make sure you hit that button and the bell button just down there as well if you want to get some notifications. And while you're at it, let us know, what kind of social media do you use? Comment below.